everybody. I'm Shaw Jadam. That's Douglas Galler. Welcome to Midfield. We are in week 10 of Red Zone as the playoffs are fast approaching. Happy Halloween, Doug.
10. I give it a 10.
Is that your Halloween costume? 10!
Yes.
I'm the week 10 for Halloween.
Yes.
Are you going to do anything for Halloween?
I'll take the kids out.
Okay.
I don't know what neighborhood yet.
What are they going to... In your neighborhood?
Scouting neighborhoods with full-size candy bars.
What are they going to dress as?
We have Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb and a duck.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it. All right, so here we go in week 10. You know, a lot of trick-or-treating here in these playoffs. So now let's take a flashback to week 9. What were some games that stuck out to you last week?
Well, we had tricks and treats last week. For the Rudder Rangers, it was all tricks. Them Belton 0-7 on the season, going down to Bryan and getting the big win, their first win of the season, first district win, winning 38-34, really throws that District 10 5A Division II into flux. I mean, this thing is wide open for who's going to make the playoffs. The only thing's for certain, the Brenham Cubs are going to the playoffs. That's the only thing we know there.
Yeah, you know, kind of going along with that game, one of the games that stuck out to me was University and Waco. First time since 2019 they've had that matchup, and, you know, University really just put it all out there, put a domination 50-3. And that was really big considering that they lost to Rudder. They put themselves back in that district race there. And, of course, the game that really stuck out to me last week was Robinson and La Vega. That was a huge game to look at. And looking at it, La Vega just showing why they're so good at what they do. Bryson Rowland had himself a day. One of the best weeks I've seen a running back play. 4 total touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. Really great by him. Robinson, they're really coming to life, but it just seems they're not totally over that hump yet.
Yeah, you talk about Bryson Rowland. He had a play where he was down on the turf 3 times, but his knee was never down. Like, I was at that game. I thought he would have been tackled 3 different times, but no. He had never made it down. He got back up. And he comes in 2 plays later. He scored a touchdown after that. I think he got a 30-yard gain off of that, got him into the red zone, and then comes and scores 2 plays later. Talk about Robinson not being just there yet. Look, they were picked last in this district going into the season. Everything they've done this year so far has been above and beyond of expectations. And
Absolutely.
And you would expect that from Chris Lancaster and his coaching staff. But what we're seeing is a bunch of young kids that are getting an opportunity that next year and the year after, this Robinson team's going to be really dangerous.
So now, going into this week, what's kind of like this weird, we're like in this weird time right now where the playoffs haven't started yet, but we're so close. So what's kind of like, you know, you see some district races wrapping up, some are waiting till the last week. What's kind of like this what's kind of, for you, what's it like being here in week 10?
Week 10 is kind of, you walk by my desk in the newsroom and it's kind of like a beautiful mind with all the numbers and things floating above my head. You know, we've got teams that are definitely in the playoffs. That, you know, they could take the next 2 weeks off. They won't, but they could, and they'll be perfectly fine being in the playoffs. We got some teams that, you know, this year just wasn't their year. They're definitely out. But we have a lot of teams who are sitting there like one little thing. You know, obviously they're looking to get wins, and if the breaks go their way, they're in the playoffs. Some, if the breaks don't go their way, hey, a team that we thought was going to be in the playoffs just missed it by the slimmest of margins. But we have a lot of basically almost playoff type games this week in week 10 as we look forward to the last week of the regular season next week.
Doug, for you, what are some games that we should be taking a look at this week?
Well, everything starts tonight in Pflugerville, where College Station Cougars will take on the Pflugerville Weiss Wolves. Both have 1 loss to A&M Consolidated in that 12-5A Division I district. This one, there is a lot on the line besides just second place here in this district, because second place gets you a first-round home playoff game, and that's going to be really big come here in 2 weeks versus getting to play on home turf. Versus having to hit the road and go somewhere for that first by district game.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, for me, you know, let's talk about our game of the week. That's kind of the game I've been looking at because it is our game of the week. You got Connolly taking on La Vega. Here we are at Cadet Field. This is one of those games where, you know, we kind of were touching on it, how like district races are coming down to it. This district is how it is. La Vega does have control, but you never know what could happen in these final 2 weeks. This is really, in my opinion, looking at this, it comes down to La Vega's defense versus Connolly's offense.
Yeah, La Vega's defense averaging a full touchdown less points per game in district than non-district. So it's really stepped up here in the last 3 games. But Conley's two-headed monster with the run game. Quarterback Jamarian Vincent, running back Braden Ford, when they rush for over 100 yards, either one of them individually, they win the game. 4 times this year, they have both rushed. No, excuse me, 3 times this year they have both rushed for 100 yards in the same game. And then 1 game individually, they've both rushed. Either one has rushed for 100 yards. They've won all 5 of those games. Their 3 losses, nobody ran the ball for more than 100 yards. 97 yards is the most they've gotten in a game without a win.
There's definitely going to be a battle of the trenches. You got Connolly's two-headed attack versus Bryson Roll and La Vega's run game. So that's going to be an interesting look at there. And then also, looking at other games that we got, I know Axel, they're finishing up their district race, but Axel and Italy, they were going back and forth. Italy's really taking a step up this year. They're currently taking that number 1 spot in that district race.
Yeah, Italy, Axel, that's always a good game. The Craig Horn Bowl, Craig Horn previously having a coaching stop at Italy before coming to Axel. That game is always really tight and really toughly contested. This year, the Gladiators get the win. Axel, their undefeated regular season is not going to happen this year, but they're looking to redeem themselves in the playoffs and go further than last year.
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. Then another one I'm looking at, Mart is taking on the Frost Polar Bears. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. So good to say. But, looking at that game, Mart is also wrapping up their district play, and it comes down to them and Bremond, both of them have been playing really well this season.
Well, Mart and Bremond kind of led off the district slate there in 2A against each other. Mart getting the edge. Both teams ranked in the top 10 in the preseason. And they're exactly where we thought they'd be, both at the top of the district. Mart without a district loss, Bremond with that 1 loss to Mart. They're going to finish 1-2 in this district. So it's now who's got 3 and 4, and it's anybody's race. Everybody in that district but Hubbard has a chance, a fighting chance, a statistical chance to still make the playoffs there. And so for Frost, they've got one of the toughest roads ahead of them in order to be able to do that. Obviously playing Mart this week. So they've got to really make some noise this week. But, Kevin Hofton's always going to have them boys ready to go. So it's going to be a real tough one.
Absolutely, without a doubt. All right, so to wrap things up, looking at prediction, what's kind of like your one big prediction that we should look at for Friday?
My one big prediction, okay? So for this Friday, first of all, my prediction from a couple weeks ago, Crawford making the playoffs, that's still in play. They win Friday night, they're in the playoffs.
So winning in for them.
Winning in for them. But a prediction for this week, the Somerville Yewas are going to win a district championship for the first time since 1983.
Wow, 1983.
Yeah, and it'll only be the 7th time since 83 they've made the playoffs. But I think they're going to go a couple rounds deep. They're playing really well, 7-1 on the season right now. Since 1960, well, actually, in their entire history of the school, Somerville's only gone past the first round twice. 1960, they went 2 rounds, and in 2006, they went 4 rounds all the way to the state quarterfinal. I think, I don't think they're a state quarterfinal team, but I think 2-3 rounds, they can definitely get there.
Okay, my prediction is going to be for our game of the week. As much as I love Connolly, I think they're really good. I think La Vega doing really well on both sides of the ball, not just on offense, but also on defense. I think La Vega's going to get the win, and I think they officially wrap up the district race there, and I think they're going to be crowned district champions.
Well, La Vega's record is a little deceiving. I like to call it a hidden treasure, given they're the Pirates. Their 3 losses, they're 5-3. Their 3 losses, all to ranked teams.
Yeah.
Teams are doing really well. Number 1 Salina, number 4 Stephenville in 4A Division 1, and then you got number 8 West Orange Stark in 4A Division 2. La Vega's good. And
hot take.
That is definitely not a hot take. If you don't know La Vega's good, you're not paying attention.
You're right.
Don Hyde has got this team performing really well right now, just in time. This is when you really want to be playing well down the stretch, the end of the regular season, going into playoffs, and La Vega is looking to make a big run this year.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really good. So, so big prediction. Somerville's going to win the district race. La Vega's going to win the district race. So that's kind of what we got here. Well, that's week 10 of midfield wrapping up here on Halloween. Be sure to tune in Fridays at 10:10 to watch Red Zone for myself and Donna. We're going to give you the best highlights in the Central Texas and College Station area. You definitely don't want to miss it. Doug, thank you as always for joining me here. We'll see you next week for, I think, might be our final edition of midfield for this season. right?
No, we can go in the playoffs.
We can go to the playoffs. Yeah, we can do a playoff edition of Midfield. Next week's going to be our final edition of the regular season.
Regular season.
But we'll give you some playoff editions as well. But that's going to do it for this week. We'll see you next week.